Keep reading.
Got your walking shoes on, Sabrina?
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, made the sacrifice to come out, that you recognize this endeavor is important, not only just to say it, but then also to give in doing it. I want to give you a statement of our purpose, and then we're going to have comments and directives, and then have our invited guests come up and that they would begin to have 2 minutes of word. Ministries for Movement is a concept that was envisioned to deal with the adverse problems on the south side of Columbus. It's an effort to galvanize or bring together the south side residents and the community, and to distort the effects of crime and violence among the south side residents, while restoring respectable relationships of those to the elders, you know, reckoning up with our forefathers, but then even our fathers, and even their witness, and even restoring relationships between children and governing officials through the collective focusing on 4 different areas, which are spiritual. Is using the church as a safe haven for mediation, sharing, and getting information, to grief counseling, mentoring in homes and schools, and fourthly, as an advocate for community mobilization.
And we want to welcome everyone again for coming out. Thanking you for coming out as well to our Ministry for Movement March and Services, monthly March and Services. This is our 34th March and Service. And I want y'all to really understand, everyone in here, what Ministry for Movement is, what that means. Okay, it's the heading for a group of organizations and community people that have come under what Minister Hopkins just read about, and what we formated, and that's the Family Missionary Baptist Church, Men for the Movement, the Ceasefire Columbus, the National Center for Urban Solutions, and OSU Research Team. Those at this time are all the organizations under the Ministry for Movement. So I explain that to you so you all need to know and understand that when you hear that language on what it is, what it are, because you're a part of that. Everyone that's in here. It's the same people who's in this room who comes all the time, pretty much. And I want to say to you as well, don't believe for 1 minute that we have not made a change in this community. You hear a lot of people out here talking about, oh, marching don't mean nothing. People out here marching all over the place, and what's the purpose? I had one lady said, what's the sense in marching, period, for anything? So people just don't understand. And what we do more than the march. I mean, if nobody knows that, y'all know it. Because this church, the church is the center. And this church is open every single day for anybody and everybody. And we have changed and transformed a lot of life. So it ain't about us going out here 1 day a month for marching. That's the least of what we do. But it's one of the most powerful things that we do, because those drums and our spirit goes out there with us. And it reaches people. And it is calm. It's a power to that. So a lot of people don't respond to things or react until something happens to them or their family, before they start praying and all that stuff. What it said, prayer without works is dead. So don't stop praying and hoping for the best. Never. Pray for it every day, even though nothing's not bothering you. Nothing, you may be feeling fine and wonderful. Pray anyway for peace, for calmness, because that's what we've done here. That's the spirit that we brought. Because wherever we go, and we go to other places.
I told him when we were downstairs that he needs to get to know you all, because you're my second family. And,
I already gave him a nickname.
very blessed.
I gave him a
Thank you.
nickname. His nickname is Little Brother B.
All right. Well, as always, I'm so pleased that the same people keep coming back, and the spirit just keeps growing and growing. And I know coming up in the fall, I'm back to school. We're all thinking about back to school. I'm going to have less time for doing the things that I really love. well, I love all the things I do, but I love this work.
The theme for the day that Pastor has picked is unity in the community, and I just want to speak a little bit about it. I hope many of you, if you don't have these, get one before you leave, because it talks about ways that we can unite our community and things that we can do to address. The focus of these marches is changing the conditions in the neighborhood and creating an atmosphere and an environment of peace where our young people can grow up and thrive in. And so, touching on that unity, I was walking with a gentleman, and this is his first time. He was sharing with me that he lives in the neighborhood, and he's seen us out there, and he wanted to come and join us, so I'm glad that you're here. And I was sharing with him that it's not just this church, that there's many organizations. Cecil, Brother Cecil touched on some of the organizations, but there are many groups represented here, and our judicial system, and many organizations that have come together and said that there is something that we can do to change
The house of the Lord. I'm here with some good people, and I know that because I see you every month out here for the past 3 years, and you all have a common purpose. We want to stop this madness. You know, I love y'all and I respect y'all. We just completed our summer boot camp. We started off with an enrollment of 123 children, of our children from this community. And you know how our kids are. We had them in there from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. in the summer, every day, 5 days a week. And we finished with 72 yesterday that graduated, completed the 6-week program. But it shows that some of our kids can be disciplined. They can be focused, they can listen, and that enables them to learn and be successful in life. And that's what we worked on. We weren't really trying to teach them. We're trying to teach them how to calm down, how to channel their energy, and how to listen when somebody tells them to do something. Because if you can't listen and stay focused and be disciplined about yourself, you can't learn. And the thing that got me the most yesterday was we deal with some very aggressive kids because this is an aggressive neighborhood. I had a class of 12 and 13-year-old boys, and every one of them got up there and said the same thing in their graduation. At first, we fought every day, but we learned to respect each other, and that we can grow together. And that's an important thing. This is what we need to teach them. Quit fighting. Fighting leads to killings, and it doesn't stop. But if you show them love and give them direction, that's going to grow and be more contagious than the violence that's in them. That's the important thing we emphasize with them, to respect each other. We all one, no matter what color you are, where you from, and what you wear. We all one, we all need each other. And we showed them kids that, and the response we got from the community was so overwhelming because the parents were like, wow, this is what they were doing? Some of them thought they were just dropping them off for a little babysitting session. But they saw that their children could be disciplined, they could be learned respect and love if you take the time to show it to them. We had some people that volunteered their time and came every day to help these children. And we had kids that didn't want to go home at night. I look over there at 8, 9 o'clock, and we got 30 or 40 kids across the street playing. We have to literally, physically, at 3 o'clock, we close at 3, but by 3:30, I got to put them out the building. Like, go. And while I'm putting him out, they're going to run it back in. That's how much they wanted to be here, because they knew they had somebody here that cared about them. They could show them something better than what they've seen. We can all do this together. You know, I thank all y'all for coming and supporting us. We can all do this together. A couple of hours a week. We got women, we're going to start our after school program for them. We're going just from like 3 to 5, something like that. I could appreciate all y'all dropping in, just to come and share and impart some knowledge and show them some love, some attention. As long as you show them that you care about them and you want to show them a better way, you're going to have their respect and attention. We can't walk around here like we don't know them, or we scared of them, or don't want to be bothered with them, but they are part of our lives. They are future 30.
Then I want to acknowledge the theme, which is unity in the community. I look in here, I see a lot of different fractions of our community in here. We got pastors, we got teachers, Professor Deanna, John Gregory got a school. We got the big homies, me, Bennie, Cecil. Got the homies from the neighborhood, Jalil. Let me get it together real quick. All right, well, you know what I mean? I believe that a long time ago, I had to stand up in front of a gathering like this when I was like 18 years old, and I still represented the streets. And even then, I realized that it takes a village to raise a child. And I look in here, like I said, I see everybody that represents a part of our village is in here. You know what I mean? From the warriors, which is the little homies that's out from the corner, the teachers, the pastors, and then we got different people of different races in here, different religions. You got the FOI in here, Brother Jerome. They go out every Monday and do an hour of power in the streets, go door to door. And me and Cecil has been a part of that with them. So I just really want to thank everybody for coming out and acknowledge everybody that's here and let y'all know that this does work. It helps me a lot to really move forward in my own life and to the homies, you know, this where it start at. Like, you know, I know y'all, different people look at me in different ways about what I do, but if y'all notice, I'm respected and I'm still accepted. So whenever y'all want to continue to come in here, first I want to give them a hand thank for coming here. Just to let y'all know, y'all always welcome in here, just so we can start to make a change. It's not gonna happen overnight, but as long as you just take that first step like y'all did today and move all the way forward with us, it will eventually.
The African American Wellness Walk is Saturday, starts at 7. We're having a faith walk. I can't hear you. Anyway, I just wanted to say this, on Thursday, we're having the African American Wellness Walk has a VIP reception, thanking all the people who have given to the walk, supported the walk, and the committee nominated Pastor LaMarr to receive a Health Hero Award for all of them.
Tell us about the Health Hero Award, please.
The Health Hero Award is given to an individual who was recognized in the community for doing some grassroots community work and helping keeping the community healthy. And he really is the faith piece, and because of the violence piece, trying to stop the violence. There's 6 reasons why an African American male dies. The 6th reason is homicide, and that's for young African Americans. The other other health issues like blood and strokes and heart attacks. But because of the work that Pastor LaMarr has done in the community, we know that he has kept some African American male healthy by not being in violence. And so it's at 6 o'clock. Anybody that would like to come, let me know. At 6 o'clock at the Lincoln Theater. There's a nice dinner, and then there's a nice program.
Because you can stop the violence, but if you don't give them something else to do, the violence gonna start back up. So you got to give them some positive things to do, like you got to find some jobs. You got to find some employment, because you got to get them educated and elevated, because you educate them and you elevate them, you won't get employment for them. So if you give them something positive to do, that they won't be doing those negative things. But you just can't say stop, stop, stop without giving them an alternative, something to do. This theme, and we pick the themes, not just to be haphazard, but the theme sends a message. The theme sends a message that we want to resonate throughout the community, just like throwing a rock in the water, the ripple effect, we want it to go forth. The members of the church know that the theme is the same message that I preach in the morning, because I want the members, because Paul tells Timothy, he says the same thing you've heard among me, commit that to faithful men who should be able to teach others also. So we share that with them, so then as we marching, they can share the same message to the people in the community. And the theme this month is unity within our community. You know, the only way we're going to be successful is that unity in our community, because it's going to take all of us. Thank God, like Brother Hill said, we've got educators here, we've got attorneys here, we've got law enforcement here, and we've got preachers here, we've got advocates here, and we've got young people, older people, we've got everybody. And because it's going to take all of us. It's going to take all of us to have the mindset. And we've been doing this for 34 months, because the mere fact, the only way that folks going to identify with you, they got to see you out there. And they got to see you out there not just one time, not just 2 times, but a continual basis. So the mere fact we've been doing it 34 months, and I don't know when we're going to stop. But we changed it from, it's a march. First we started with homicidal pain. Change to homicidal healing, because we're going from, we evolving as we go. You know, none of us got all the answers, because if we have all the answers, then there's no need of faith. This is a faith movement. We walk by faith, not by sight. So I don't have all the answers, you know. God gives me Deanna, you know, we sit down sometime and we just try to, resonate, whatever we come up with, and try to form it to be something that's gonna be successful to the community. So I don't have all the answers, no, none of us have all the answers, but if God gives us, then we change. And we try to help, so we change from homicide of pain, homicide of healing,